house waiting on the electrician to get here to do the electrical work. Y'all, I'm trying not to get frustrated with these people. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they are really trying to work my last nerve. And I get it, contractors, working with different contractors, not all of them are going to do what they're supposed to do, but this is day 3. The very first day, I got a text message saying that they had come to the house, but they were going to be late, and they were going to come to the house, and so of course I came to check. And, because she said, because I was like, let me know so I can come and I can let them in. Let me go out to the car because it's a little cold. So the first day I get a text message. First I texted and said, what time are they coming? Because they were, it was depending on whether or not they were coming, if it was going to snow or rain. Because ain't no telling in Michigan. So it wasn't snowing, it wasn't raining. And so I texted and I said, so what time are they going to be there since it's not snowing? So I get a text back and said they'll be there around 12. I said, okay, great. Let me know so I can go over there and let them in. So it's about 12:45, and I get a text saying, oh, they've already been there. They didn't need to go in. So I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe they, did some outside work, I'm thinking. So I come here, and I do an inspection. And I'm like, wait a second, because it had snowed the day before and everything. Listen, there was no type of footprints, fresh prints anywhere. Everything was exactly how we had left it the day before. The stuff that was still attached to the house, there was still stuff attached to the house that they were supposed to take apart. Get up. There was, you want some milk? Milk? Okay. There was, the stuff was still attached to the house. The stuff that they said that they were taking off, it was still there. And so I'm like, I text her, I said, hold on, y'all. Because I gotta feed the baby. So I'm like, so what did they do, or what did they leave? Because nobody's been here. I said, nobody's been here. So what did they do? What did they leave? And she texts back, they didn't leave anything. So I said, so what did they do? Because nobody's been here. What did they do? I sent that text at 2:30, I do believe. I did not get a text back until the very next day. No, I didn't. So I didn't get a text back at all when I said, what did they do? So I said, I'm not paying for Monday. That's not going to be part of the payment. So then the next day, which was Tuesday, I texted and said, what time are they going to be there today? And she texts back, as soon as the inspectors come and look at the house that I'm at. I'm like, okay, call me and let me know so I can let them in. So she says, okay, cool. So this time she actually she was like, we'll be there. She texted me maybe like around 1 and said 12 and said we'll be there in 30 minutes. Okay, so I didn't see it until 1 because I was driving and I have my do not disturb while driving on. So I was like, okay. So I know, because it was later, I know they could have done some work on the outside while they waited on me. So she texted me back, okay, they need to go into the basement. They need to get in the basement. So she called, and she said, you need to get in the basement. So I was like 2 minutes away. So I said, okay, I'm on my way to let them in. So I came and I let them in. This was at 1:15, 1:20. I gotta look it up, but anyway. So I was debating whether or not I should stay or I should go, but then the baby was getting anxious and sleepy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna leave them here. There was nothing in my house that can be stolen. I knew who was in there, and they were two really old guys. And I'm like, whatever. So I was leaving. So I left. I get a text message she called. She called at 2:45. 2:45. So that's like an hour later, maybe, and said that they were done and they were leaving, and she asked me did I need her to I just told her to lock the door and I'll come and double bolt it later. So I came because I came to do an inspection. I came to see what they had done. So there was nothing done on the outside, and all I saw was like a box of like temporary lighting with the string lights, and maybe the pole to run the electrical. There was no fuse box, there was no like cables, there was nothing. So I'm like, maybe they didn't want to leave it in the house because it, which is fine. But you guys know I don't do basements. So I told Jose I needed him to go down in the basement to see if, they did something there. And so after he got off of work, he went down in the basement and he toured the house. He toured the full house to see, if something. He said there was absolutely nothing down there that was done. So this is day 2. That was day 2. We're on day 3. Now, day 3, she got off to a good start. Earlier this morning, like 7:30, she texted me and she said, hey, they'll be there around 11 o'clock, which I was like, okay, great. So it is now 10:57, and I'm at the house. So I decided to come early. I was going to stay, but I got to take my mom to work, but I'm coming back because I'm going to make sure they do something, because I'm not paying for all of this lollygagging. I will not. That's not about to happen. And sometimes you got to be direct with these contractors because they will try to play you. And my thing is, if there was something else, if they could not have started when they said they could start it, open lines of communication goes a long way. And it's so unprofessional not to return a customer's phone call or not to respond to their text messages or emails if they have a problem, which my best friend told me I was giving them too much grace, which I understand that. But I'm trying to, I have this thing where I try to give people the benefit of the doubt and see it from different perspectives. Maybe on Monday they had lied to her and said that they were here and they really wasn't, and she didn't know. But those are her people. She should, be in contact with them and know what they're doing when they're doing it. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I try my best to extend grace when it's needed. But I'm learning that everybody can't handle grace because they will take it too far. And I'm not saying that everybody doesn't need grace, but some people take advantage of. Some people take advantage of the grace. So anyway, this is day 3. I'm going to see how this goes. And I told my husband, if this does not work out, 3 strikes, you're out. Like literally. So I'll keep you guys updated. But right now, it's It's just not looking good. Uh-oh. You're yelling at the dogs for. Yes. Ready to get back in the car? Your nose is starting to get red. Yeah. In here. Where you going? 3, 2, go. Y'all, it is almost 11:30 and these people are still not here. They were supposed to be here at 11 o'clock. She texted me at 7:30 this morning and said they'll be here at 11. And it is 11:20 something. And they are not here. Alrighty. Let me call her, find out what's going on. Y'all, I'm back at the house. As you can see, I'm talking quietly because the baby is sleeping. But tell me why nobody showed up. It is after 12. And I text her around 11:30 because they were supposed to be there at 11 a.m. I text her around 11:30. She says they'll be there in 15 minutes. 15 minutes from 11:30 is usually 11:45. I text her at 11:50. Actually, it was 11:57. Like, I'm leaving. So, looks like we have to find a new electrician. Something told me to come to the house because I knew something wasn't right. This is crazy. I literally have never been in this position in my life. This is crazy. Sitting here at the house and the electricians are sitting in my driveway even after I have told them that I no longer needed their service. They're still sitting here at my house. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to see. Now, I don't know what is going on, but there is so much garbage behind this thing, behind this place. And I don't know what is happening. Like, this is, y'all, why is this happening? What is this? What is this? God. Why is this a thing? Why is this happening? Let me go and talk to these people. Excuse me. Excuse me. Miss, you guys talk to. Have you guys talked to?
I talked to him earlier.
Yes. I told was no longer going to need you guys' service. Yeah.
That you would what?
No longer need you guys' service. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Because I told her that.
A lot of stuff. Now that we put this stuff together, that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, well, I already told her that I didn't need it. I told her that earlier. So I don't know what's happening. You might want to call you, find out what's going on. This is literally the most awkward situation I have ever been in my life. And prayerfully, I will never have to deal with this again. Someone just woke up. But y'all, absolutely ridiculous. I'll explain later. Y'all, I'm back at the house and I'm sad. Like, I'm trying my best not to cry because one, we were so close, like so close to getting this done. And like when I pulled up and they were there and I saw all the supplies were out and ready to go, I was like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? But then I heard, if excellence isn't required, excellence will not be given. So I just had to power through that. That the most awkward thing in my life. The most awkward, like, I've had some embarrassing moments, but dude, this was the most awkward. But if excellence isn't required, excellence won't be given. So I'm just really praying that this turns out better than it did before. I just got off the phone with the electrician contractor lady, and she's quite upset, but even in all of this, she has been absolutely professional. It's just her workers who haven't been showing up on time. And well, no, because she wasn't responding to my text message, but still, I don't know what's gonna come of this, but I can tell you, I have learned a lot from just dealing with this, and I'm just praying for peace and praying that this all turns out good in the end. So let me call Jose, see what he want to do, and then I'll let you guys know what happens.